Hi, so my name's Richard. Today I'm going to be talking about what we've been working on. So, generative art algorithms have become really popular with people selling images that have been created by these models on NFT marketplaces such as OpenSea. And you can see one here. And how these images are made are using generative models. So, for example, this one is quite popular, VQGAN and Clip, which is a text to image generator. And this model is open source. So what artists tend to do, for example, is to use a model like this or StyleGAN 2 and train on their own dataset, for example. So in this case, an artist we know trained on satellite images and even created this cool video at the bottom, which adapts the images based on sound, for example. So this is pretty cool. Another thing that artists do is they will play around with the training procedures, for example. And so in this case, they figured out that you need to modify the noise tensor to create interesting structures in the image. And so this is how it's done at the moment. There are a few limitations of this. One of them is that these data sets and algorithms are really valuable to the artists. And so they're quite secretive about it. And this could be better for collaboration if we could guarantee artists that they can keep control of the data set and their IP, for example, then maybe that would open up the potential for more collaborations. And another limitation is that the only thing that we're putting on the blockchain is the output of the algorithm itself, which is going on as an NFT. But if we could actually bring access to algorithms and data sets on the blockchain as well, and maybe create algorithm tokens and data tokens, this means that NFT enthusiasts could, buy tokens for the algorithms that they really like or the data sets that give them good results. And of course, the artist could own these tokens as well. So one way to do this is using something like the Ocean Marketplace. And this is a decentralized marketplace where you can upload, for example, data sets like this one that we've uploaded for CryptoPunks, and also an algorithm that we've uploaded that's based on a generative model. And this is what we've been developing. And you can see here that you have a pool and you can have algorithm tokens. You have a liquidity pool to convert the algorithm from algorithm tokens to ocean tokens. And you can add liquidity, earn yield and all that sort of stuff. And what we're working on now is to building an app that serves this algorithm in the backend. So we're doing two things. We're trying to, use a framework like Hugging Face, and then we're also trying to build our own web app. So we've developed all of these during our weekly hacking sessions for the last 7 weeks, which you can find on our YouTube channel. And we're also working on a shared repository, and everything is open source. This proof of concept that we've been making, we want everyone to have access to it. Our next steps are basically based on all of the people who have contributed to the project. We're going to launch a DAO through Aragon with all of the contributors as members, and then hold some sort of governance, create a governance and create a reward system and a value flow for everything generated by the algorithm.
So hello and welcome to the front-end demo of the Algo X NFT marketplace. So this is essentially the landing page where we describe how it feels for the user to see the platform. So here we essentially allow the users to own and stake their own algorithms behind the NFTs, and here you can see the carousel of different algorithms that are kind of listed. And here is just a curation of the top algorithm that can be plausibly seen in the marketplace. And we have designed a few wallet options available that can be integrated with the marketplace. And remaining is just regular info. So we try to see how the NFT marketplace looks in terms of the Algovera in this author page. So we go ahead and we see that this is essentially an example of a DAO, right? So in this example of the DAO of Algovera, we make sure there is a representation for all the DAO contributors to our specific algorithms, and we see that they can get listed over here, and with some featured algorithms also listed on a separate place. But we are also keeping provisions for people to create their own algorithms and how they can find ways to monetize it. And coming back to the marketplace, so we try to explore on how it looks in terms of at least finding the individualized algorithms behind the NFT of Algovera. So here we just yes. So this is essentially the author page with the details showing uh, of what the about the author, like what is the exact asset being talked about. So this is where it starts, and you can find other history around here. And we go ahead with the demo of buying this algorithm using a read balance, and this should lead us to, hypothetically it should lead us to the private repository of the algorithm that we buy. And so there we have it. So you have access to the entire algorithm and other repository data sets that will be very valuable for an ADAO kind of concept, where you can essentially have entire access and services for training on a specific algorithm. And in this case, we have used Gens as an example. Yes. Thank you.